Hello everyone, Hot is here. Welcome back, and welcome back to the past. So we're gonna be playing Fallout 2. We're gonna go 25, 27 years ago. What does it say here? 1998, I think it says. So we're gonna go back 27 years. I played this game when it came out. I bought it on discs, CD-ROMs. And when I started playing, actually I first played the Fallout 1. And when I started playing Fallout 1, I really didn't know what a pleasant surprise and how consumed I would be in the Fallout games. At least Fallout 1 and 2, because later on Bethesda took over and oh well. That's another story. I don't want to get into it, but I'm not very fond of the Bethesda version of Fallouts, let's say. Anyway, so yeah, I was totally consumed. I couldn't think of anything else besides this game, and I was a young man. I was a teenager or something. But then I had plenty of other things to think about, like, you know, girls, sports, going out, etc., etc. But oh my God, wherever I was, my thoughts were like, I have to get home to play. What am I doing here? Why am I out? why am I socializing with these people? I have to go back home and continue playing. So yeah, Fallout 2. I didn't. I remember something about late 90s, or I thought Fallout 1 was late 90s. I thought Fallout 2 was in the early 2000s, but apparently I'm mistaken. Anyway, oh my God, time flies. So, yeah, of course I have completed the game, but there have been so many years since I played it. I have replayed Fallout 1 a few years ago, and I really enjoyed it. I don't remember anything about Fallout 2, like maybe the start a little. I think the main character is part of a tribe or something. He doesn't start in the usual vault in Fallout 1, something like that. But I haven't looked up everything. I haven't seen anything on YouTube because I didn't wanna. I have stopped, actually, to be honest. A few months ago I decided that I will stop reading reviews or watching YouTube videos and stuff like that when I'm gonna play a game, because many times I have found that they spoil it for me, and I don't want to know anything when anymore when I start a new game, like it was back in the 90s or even earlier than that. But you know, like, no internet, no cell phones. The only way to know about something, to learn information about something, was to buy magazines once a month. There was a magazine we had here in Greece, PC Master. The only way to learn anything about games here in Greece. There was no other way. From now on, when I play games, I want to be like that. I don't want to know anything, because it ruins it. It makes it easy. Either you know too much when you are about to start the game, you already know too much, because now people review the games even before they come out. So either you have too much information and you know too much, and the games they lose their magic. Games lose their magic like that, in my opinion, or they become too easy because you already know about builds and stuff like that. Or the other way, negative reviews sometimes, you know, may get you to a place that you don't want to play, because you hear negative stuff and you're like, fuck it, I'm not gonna lose my time. So I want to experience new games, new games, and when I talk about new games, even when I replay a game like this old, but I don't remember anything about it. So yeah, I wanna experience things myself. The cost of, on the other side, when you're experiencing things yourself, you might, you know, waste your time or your money. And one other thing is that you may fuck things up and not being able, like fuck your builds up and, you know, do stupid stuff. But it's all part of the experience, in my opinion. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I want you to know, I considered Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 two of the best CRPGs ever made. And yeah, I wanted to talk about it for a bit. I forgot because I get carried away. I'm thinking too much stuff on the same time, and I don't have the time to express what I think because I have to, you know, my English is not good and I have to do double the work. So yeah, Fallout 1 and 2, two of the best CRPGs ever created in my opinion. I think Fallout 1 and 2 is to post-apocalyptic settings what Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 is to the fantasy settings. I think like these two franchises, Fallout, the old Fallouts and the old Baldur's Gates, are the two pillars, in my opinion, of modern CRPGs. And to be frank, I don't think anything has surpassed these old games. At least nothing is better. Maybe some games are on equal standing, maybe Pathfinder games. Someone would argue Divinity Original Sin and Baldur's Gate 3. I don't like those games. In general, I don't like the newer games from Larian. I like Divine Divinity and the expansion of Divine Divinity I like also. And then there was some other game they made, Divinity 2. Not Divinity Original Sin 2. Anyway, the old games from Larian, I dig it. I like them. The newer ones, I despise them. I have played them. I have played them for many hours. I have finished Divinity Original Sin 1, almost finished Divinity Original Sin 2. I couldn't. I didn't have the stomach. Like I played 70 hours or something, and I said, "Fuck it, it doesn't worth it." And the same goes for Baldur's Gate 3 for many reasons. Anyway, so yeah, these two franchises, Baldur's Gate and the old Baldur's Gate, old Fallout, exceptional games. If you haven't played them, like, please do yourself a favor and do. Also, again, I forgot to mention something in what I was saying earlier. There are two main reasons I wanted to revisit, replay Fallout 2. And now that I think about it, Fallout 1, it's been 10 years since I replayed it. Anyway, but I didn't want to do it again, like for the third time. I remember many things about Fallout 1. Anyway, so the two reasons, one minor, one major. We'll start with the minor. The minor reason is because, first of all, I always liked post-apocalyptic games, right? Since I played the original Fallouts back then in the 90s, I always was looking for more games like this, but they were never to be found for many years. The only option we had, I think, was Wasteland, the original Wasteland, that ancient game, and then Bethesda games. So the minor reason is because with all this shit happening in the planet lately, last 2-3 years, there is a general fear, like fear. Yes, there is a fear luring over the world, like something terrible is gonna happen with, you know, I don't wanna get into politics, but you know, like with Russia and Ukraine, the USA having a inside turmoil, now Israel with Palestine, now Iran is in the picture, throwing missiles to Israel. there's China that is in the background. There is this fear of nuclear war. Like many people joke about it, or even some they're not joking about it. Like the Third World War is coming, but there is this generally you can see it. Even if people joke about it, you can see that because when you many times. You know, human nature, when we joke about something, actually it's a defense system because we fear of something, so we prefer to make a joke out of it to sleep better at night, but you know what I mean. So this is a minor reason. The major reason is that recently I finished a more modern game, Black Geyser. And this game claimed that the developers claimed that it was they were very inspired by Baldur's Gate 1 and other classics. And I don't want to say I was disappointed. I kinda knew what to expect because I knew it was a small studio. But of course it wasn't in the level of other games like the Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights and stuff like that. It was a decent effort, but it was lacking in many areas, especially the story. And the story is the big one. Because Fallout 1 and 2 don't have complex mechanics, not too much. They are simple games, easy to get into. It's the story, the choices, and how the various characters interact with each other, the side quests, and Black Geyser was lacking very, very, very much in that department. And then I thought about what other CRPGs have I played recently. The only good, really good CRPG I have played in the last couple of years is Pathfinder Kingmaker. Divinity Original Sin 2, oh my god, Larian can't write a story even if their lives depended on it. Like really, I know many people like Divinity Original Sin games. I don't like at all. I don't like anything about them. I can appreciate the effort and work and their passion. That I can appreciate and I respect. But as a gamer, I really, really, really don't like these games. And yeah, they can't write. They never could write a decent story. Larian Studios could never write a decent story. Even Baldur's Gate 3 is barely passable, barely. For my standards. You may disagree, let me know. There is a comment section, as you know. And what other? Yeah, I played Baldur's Gate 3, disappointed, never finished it. The main reason was the story. I didn't like the characters, I didn't like the story, and many other reasons. But the story was the main one again. And the characters, the companions and stuff like that. So I wanted to go back and play a classic game, an old game. The games that made me love the CRPGs as a genre. And Fallout 2 was one of those games. It's 4 games as I talked about for me. Fallout 1, 2, Baldur's Gate 1, 2. These games made me a hardcore enthusiast and lover of CRPGs. So I thought, okay, let's go back to the roots. I have to replay Fallout 2 and see if it holds up today. The story and stuff like that. I want to, now that I'm older, because maybe I'm too harsh with modern games. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not the games. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I have what's the expression? Maybe I have I'm a cynic now because I'm older. I'm almost 50 years old, right? So I can't believe it that when I'm saying it, I can't even myself. I can't believe it that I'm that old. But when I remember a time when I was really enjoying crpgs. I couldn't get enough, and now most of the games I play I find either naive, or they take me for a fool with the stupid stuff that they try to feed me as a message, or political correctness. So I want to see if it's me or it's the games, and what other better way to play a game that made me love the genre, like Fallout 2, and see for myself. Because make no mistake, I'm not nostalgia is a thing, but I won't do any favors. Like when the time comes to make a review, or throughout the game, throughout the playthrough, I'm gonna express what I feel, what I like, and what I don't like. And if stuff seems stupid to me, I will say it. So yeah, I'm very curious, very curious. All right, enough with my. I talked enough for a week. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.